I love making videos like this because it pisses everybody off, and that's where I live my most joy is making stupid people mad. And you'd have to be stupid to be in an echo chamber to believe either one of these opinions that you could very quickly figure out are both wrong and right at the same time. U.S. Penal Code Chapter 8, Sections 1325 and 1326 cover illegal entry into the United States of America. All right. In this code, which is a felony, by the way, it clearly states that if you enter the country without permission or proper paperwork, it is a crime, a felony. So if you are here and you are undocumented, you are a perpetrator of a felony. Now, you haven't been charged yet, but you absolutely can be under U.S. Penal Code. Why hasn't that happened? Well, historically, you have been more of a benefit to the U.S. with cheap labor that all of the fucking liberal whites could push you guys into and claim they were doing you a favor while keeping their fucking pocketbooks fat. Because why would they do the jobs and push companies to increase the fucking wages when they could just make poor brown people do it? Now, that opinion has obviously changed because the big orange cunt won the populist vote. How the fuck did that happen? My guess would be all of the news coverage on the poor, impoverished minority communities that had schools opened, that had been shut for a lack of funding to house illegal immigrants in the thousands. And minorities and poor people of all shapes, size, colors, and creeds looked at each other and went, if you can't afford to school my children and I live here and pay taxes and I'm struggling, then how the fuck can we afford to house thousands of immigrants? Which I feel is a solid question. Now, the reason everyone on the left thinks it's not a crime is because for the last several decades, it hasn't been enforced. And because of that, we had to enact a civil issue called undocumented immigrant so that we could still get them in the fucking system and get some type of documentation on the people in the country. So we didn't have a bunch of fucking rogue agents, black ops type shit running around with no identity. The hope was to get them processed in and assimilated and then proper paperwork, taxes, etc. But the several previous administrations' policies on the border and essentially allowing tens of thousands of immigrants to flood over it have ended that. And now it's going to get real bad for a lot of people for a little while until it's fixed. And that's going to suck a lot.